to him. Walk in the spot, everybody tuned in. Laugh so hard, got tears on the fit. Real conversation, no cap, no script. He bring the hit inside out quick. Funny on the surface, deep when he speak. Got stars opening up every week. From pain to the jokes, from the wins to the feet. Everybody got a side on tweet. This that vibe when the cameras roll. True come out when he in control. Club energy mixed with a late night soul. Make you laugh while he touching your soul. If you thought you know, nah, you don't bring the real out, but they won't. Yeah. Welcome to the show.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Deonte Bailey. Hey, look, man, as y'all know, man, I've been doing this podcast, been trying to put myself out there a little bit, trying to reach people that I couldn't necessarily reach in the spaces that I wanted to. Just doing as much as I can with the content that I've been trying to put out, man. And I feel like this podcast has been a very great vehicle for me. You've already done seen a couple episodes with me just by myself or me and my lady. Now, today, I got my very first guest. Now, this guest is somebody I've known for about 5 years now. We've did shows together. We done went to concerts together, man. With this guy is a growing legend in the city, DJing everywhere. I feel like, in my opinion, the best DJ in the city. I want everybody in here to make some noise for my brother, DJ KGH. Make some noise for him. Clap it up for him.
Appreciate that.
What's going on, man?
Not much. Appreciate you for having me on.
Hey, man. I want to know something because I feel like you don't remember. But I just want to see. Do you remember when you first met me, or when you first encountered me?
I'm sitting here thinking there's only two instances I can think of. It's either when I worked at WJB or at a Wiz Khalifa concert.
No.
Neither
one of them.
So what was it?
That's crazy that you mentioned that Wiz Khalifa concert. We'll get back to that. But the very first time you actually encountered me, I was hosting for Chico Bean at UT.
At UT.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I do remember that.
Yeah. Now, we didn't have like a full meeting, but we had an encounter. We crossed paths. We shook hands. And then, like, I don't know, maybe like a week or two later, you invited me on to an independent podcast that you had yourself.
Yeah.
Do you remember where we shot that podcast at?
It was at a Waffle House. It was at a Waffle House in my car in the back seat. Yeah. That video is still up till this day.
Yeah.
I do not do that because I am not consistent or have the time to do it no more.
Bro, when I met you though, you was a radio engineer, right? Mm-hmm. You was radio engineering at WJB. Mm-hmm. How'd you get into that? How did that come about?
So I went to ETSU, graduated from there in 2019. My goal was to always be like I always was inspired by Martin. So I always listened to old school music. I always watched like the Martin and Jamie Foxx show and Fresh Prince. And so them three kind of inspired me. So that's why I love like a whole bunch of old music. But then like there was just these episodes of Martin when he was working in the radio station. I was like, man, I can see myself doing that.
Right.
So I ended up getting my degree in media and communications journalism with a minor in Africana studies in East Tennessee State. So that's how I ended up at WJB.
Well, did they come find you or you went looking for them?
Nah, I reached out to them. On their social media platforms. It was COVID.
Yeah.
So like when I graduated in 2019, there wasn't really nobody really picking anybody up. So I was always grateful that WJB gave me a platform to come on and work for them for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, man, because for the people who actually, follow me for the past couple years, I used to do this thing where I would humorously freestyle rap into a microphone
Yeah.
at a radio station. People don't know this, bro. That character I named his name was D Breezy. I want to bring that
D
character back.
Breezy. You gotta bring D Breezy back.
I want to bring D Breezy back, but man, that was a character that you actually named. Like you named D Breezy.
Huh.
You don't even remember that, do you?
I don't even remember it, but I feel like I might have named it because of like Sea Breezy or something like that.
Yeah. So it was just cool because I know that you. So I felt like I had like a plug at that time. I felt like damn, like okay, so my homeboy work at the radio station that's right down the street from my crib.
Yeah.
I used to just come down there and just do that little skit where I would just like you would film it with a little. It would be a beat on your phone with the camera on mine, and we'll film it. And then like I would just say the most craziest shit, most outlandish shit, just trying to sound like how My joke was to make fun of how the freestyle rappers be when they go on like L.A. Leakers
And different
the
things
Breakfast
like
Club or Sway in the Morning, stuff like that. So yeah, man, that was a fun time. And when you talk about the Wiz Khalifa concert earlier, that you got me that too, because it was like you was working at WJB. I don't know what affiliation they had with the concert, but I know that whatever affiliation they had or whatever affiliation you had, you were able to get me a ticket.
that. Yeah.
So you got me a ticket, and we went to that. And that was fun. Like it made me remember how much I actually like Wiz Khalifa, and I ain't even realized that. I was like, damn, I'm really a fan of Wiz Khalifa. Like every song.
That was because I also wasn't only like the engineer. Like I did cut a couple commercials, but where I made a majority of my money at was sales. So like I was a sales dog, so I used to be going out and attacking for real, like calling different people, trying to get different people's phone numbers to get like them to promote on the station so that people in our community would know that we got all these great events in Knoxville. Because I think we lose sight a lot and think there's not a lot of things going on for us out here, when it really is. Knoxville is growing like more and more every day.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to be a part of it, and of course make my money too off of it. So that's just what it is.
What is it about Knoxville that? Well, I guess the question I should ask is, do you feel like it's hard in the city of Knoxville to kind of make money off sales? Because part of making money off sales involves promotion, things like that. So I guess the question I'm trying to ask is it easy or hard to promote things like that in the city?
Back then, yes. Now, no. I think a big factor why I say no back then is because we didn't really have no outlet, like as far as where like a bunch of black people could go hang out before or after concerts. So that'd be the thing too. Like when people go to concerts, they like to go pregame or do something after the concert as well. So we really didn't have a lot of those spots. Like the cafe was on the come up, the Magnolia Cafe was on the come up. And then, we used to have all these other little spots that would be open and then get shut down for whatever reason, as far as for after parties and things like that. And then people, when they hear about certain people, back then, when people hear about certain artists coming to Knoxville, they didn't think it was real, or they thought it was a scam flyer, because it just wasn't something common during that time period. Like, oh, Wiz Khalifa coming, or Lil Baby was supposed to come. Like,
Right.
people didn't believe it, and people are saying like, dang, it didn't happen. And they're thinking it didn't happen because it was a scam, when in reality, it was because tickets didn't sell. So when people are not buying tickets, it's hard for artists to want to come to that city and perform. Like, some people are going to buy the tickets, some people aren't. But now, because of like where the Magnolia Cafe is at, and where Visions and the Velvet Room, like you have all these places where people can go to before or after to either pregame or go to an after party,
Right.
and enjoy the concert. It
Right.
gives you a full weekend, and it's not like you just having to go to the concert and go to like what people used to have to go to was Press Pub before or after.
Yeah. I know about Press Pub and Southbound. And all that.
Yeah, like people were not, everybody, and I'm not like taking away the credit from them places. Like on a certain night, I like them places, but like sometimes that's not for everybody. That's not
Right.
something you want to go to
Right.
every weekend.
Right. So at that time, when you was radio engineering there at WJB, I didn't know anything about you actually DJing or like having DJing gigs or anything like that. Was you DJing at that time or
When
no?
I was at the station,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
I was yes and no. I was practicing. Like I hadn't had no gigs yet. Like
Right.
I didn't want to. I was scared.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. I felt like I wasn't ready, so I needed to figure out research before I actually came out. And then I realized, talking to a few people and talking to one of my mentors, Sturl the Pearl,
Right.
UTK's DJ.
Shouts out to Sturl the
Shout
Pearl.
out to Sturl, like for real, like that's my frat brother, but as well, like he's been a great mentor to me. Like he's put me on so many different gigs. But besides that, him putting me on different gigs and different events to slowly teach me and train me on how to just be in the fire of doing it. Like DJing is really not something that you can like. I mean, you could probably, but like feel like that's a skill. Like you learn a lot of that on your own. Like you have to get that experience while you're in the fire.
Right.
So I had my my first party I DJ'd was in Johnson City, where I went to,
Okay.
where I graduated from.
Okay.
Was at ETSU. I still got the videos from that, but yeah, that's when I realized I was like, okay, this is how the flow of this go. I think I could do this. I could get used to this. So it turned from a hobby into a part-time job into something that's like, okay, I have to sit down, take my time, plan out my schedule, and put in different things to make sure that I'm pleasing every customer that I work with.
That's what's up, man. Have you, when we speak about your fraternity, have you ever been hazed?
No,
Have you ever hazed?
no. Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated is a non-hazing fraternity.
Okay.
We do not haze.
Okay. But you've seen people get hazed before?
No, I've never seen anybody get hazed in Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Are you, okay, so outside of Omega Psi Phi, have you at least heard about it during your time?
I've heard about it through like social media and like different rumors and like different movies people be talking about. It's like Burning Sands and stuff. But
Yeah.
like as far as Omega Psi Phi, I don't hear about anything or know of anything as far as like people hazing. Like Black Greek organizations do not haze people.
Okay. And I wouldn't know because, like I said, I didn't get a chance to pledge anything when I did go. I went to community college for 2 weeks, and but my excuse was I went during COVID.
Yeah,
I graduated in 2020.
right.
So
School was hard then.
yeah, like
It was different.
It was on. First off, community college was online, and my online was Walter State, and Walter State is like in Morristown. It's like damn near an hour away.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. And I was working a job at the time, and at that specific job, we was in the middle of remodeling that place. I used to work at the Family Dollar on Magnolia by the liquor store, and at the time, it was looking like how it used to look, all the way up to how it look now. We did that. I was part of the people that remodeled that, so I had to be there at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, all the way to 6 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday through Friday, weekends off, shit like that. And that lasted for like, it was like a 2-week or 3-week project. So because I was there, that kept me from going to class, and ultimately I just stopped attending.
COVID was hard though, like for everybody, like
Yeah.
job world, school world, like because everybody trying to adjust how to interact with people still without being face to face.
Right. COVID was hard for me because it was just hard on us. Period. Just I feel like, yeah, everybody was hit, but I feel like the class of 2020, man, I'll never forgive the world for how how that shit just unfolded for us.
Yeah, it unfolded bad for y'all because
Like-
I graduated right before all that, like
Right.
college, for all that. So I was the last person, not last person, but my class was the last class to walk a stage in college. And then after that, everybody was doing,
Outside.
nah, they was online graduations.
Oh damn! I'm happy I didn't get it. I didn't have to do that. We
Yeah.
did we walked across the little stage outside on the football field.
Mm.
But yeah. So you graduate college.
Hmm.
You have some success with your engineering at WJBE after fast forward a few years. Now we fast forward some more time. It's like you DJing everywhere now. Because like I said, when me and you started being associated with each other, I didn't know you as a person that was DJing at
DJ.
events.
You didn't.
Now I look up, you ain't at WJB no more. You over here DJing events. Where did the transition happen? How did you make the move, and like what motivated the move? All that.
You know, the type of money that you make DJing, and then also like how much like I genuinely enjoy it. Like at first, like I was just taking everything, any gig I could get, just one for experience, and then two, to build like content in my brand. Like I wanted people to start knowing me as a DJ, like put myself out there more, and started going to everybody's events and doing different things, and then that's when different people started reaching out to me, asking me, would I DJ here or would I do this? So like at the time, like I was taking anything that came around. Like at one point, I was DJing at this place in Morristown called The Lock, like every weekend, taking that 50-minute drive. Oh man, that 50-minute drive there and 50 minutes back, like just to DJ there, and
2-hour drive.
yeah, like that's just 2 hours of my life on the
It's
road.
the grind.
But like when you're serious about what your craft and what you want to do, you'll take it to that extreme of putting yourself out there, making sure people know, like, and just promoting wherever you at.
Right. So with you DJing, and I promise I'm gonna get into some stuff that you might not be that comfortable with, but because it's coming. And the crazy part about it is you probably ain't even gonna see it coming. It's just gonna hit you. I want to ask, how did you go about getting to like? Because now you're like a regular DJ at Magnolia Cafe. You're like, and Magnolia Cafe is like probably a prolific hangout spot amongst the 35 and ticking. That's like every Wednesday night. Like you go in there after you leave here tonight. So
Yeah.
like, how did that come about? Who did you talk to? Who wanted you, or who did you approach? How did that go about?
So I have to go back. Like
Okay.
I said, I had started getting DJ gigs different places. And then at a certain time period, I wanted to be similar like Sterl. So, he was a household brand at UTK. So I was like, I wonder if it would be possible for me to be a household brand at my school at ETSU. So I reached out to a few people about DJing homecoming, like the homecoming tailgate, which now I do that at ETSU every year. Like I DJ the homecoming tailgate every year, and whatever after party or other events they ask me to do. So I DJ'd the tailgate, and my frat brothers was there.
Right.
One of the ones who is one of the owners at the cafe.
Okay.
Came up to me and was like, "Dog, I didn't know you DJ'd, and you still live in Knoxville and all these other things." And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Yeah, I want you to come to the cafe and start DJing." And so I was like, "Yeah,
Right.
like I ain't got no problem with that." Like, so I'm on a rotation with the. Golly, well, I keep yawning. But the other two DJs there, I'm on a rotation with them, Lil D and DJ Hollywood. Like,
Yeah.
so I get there, I be stealing music from them sometimes and mixing it in different ways that I like, and that's how I ended up at the cafe.
How can you explain to me how that rotation works? So like the one of y'all get the first week, the other one get the second week.
Like it's 2 gigs on each week for the cafe, so it's Wednesday and Friday,
Right.
and so they just
Well, I see.
they write us in and they put it in, and that's how it go. It ain't really like we don't set it up. The owners set it up at the cafe.
Okay. So I wanna do something real quick. It's not necessarily a game, but it's just to test your music knowledge a little bit.
Okay.
So I want to give you a theme, a setting, and a situation,
Okay.
and I need you to tell me what do you drop at that moment.
Okay.
So my first scene, setting, a situation is you at a wedding,
Mm-hmm.
black wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Some shit just unfolded. Find out the husband to be slept with the maid of honor. Like all this shit hit the fan. But for some reason they still decide to go on with the wedding and shit like that. Now it's the reception time. What's the first song you play?
Set it off, Lil Boosie. Set it off,
Set it
Lil
up. Boosie. That's the first song you drop
the
after
first song I'm dropping, like, because it's like it fits the theme, but it's also like a little hype
Sense it.
song. Get everybody in that mode.
Okay. Now you at a banquet
Hmm.
for a football team who somehow, some way giving out trophies and they ain't won shit in the past 10 years. This organization has not won anything in the past 10 years.
Hmm.
And it's white. So like let's just say like the school's like Gibbs or something like that. The crowd is packed with older white people
Hmm.
and their players. What's the first song you drop?
Shake It Off.
By Taylor Swift?
Hmm.
Explain that. Why? What's the reasoning behind that?
Because every year they seem to shake it off and go back, go back to playing again. They shake them losses off and they start a new year.
Is it appropriate to play Shake It Off at the Velvet Room?
No. I mean, I feel like it depends on depends. It just depends on the setting. I don't know.
What? Would you ever play Shake It Off at the cafe?
Yeah, on some funny shit. I would. On some funny shit, I would. Like, that's a whole different vibe, different setting. So, like, you have such a mixed crowd in there from, like, really 21 all the way up to, like, 75, 80 years old people. Like, the cafe is such a neutral spot where all ages of people come and hang out. It's really a beautiful thing to DJ there. So you can mix in and play a lot of stuff that you usually don't hear, or you can play some new stuff that people wouldn't really mind. Like I done dropped Proud Family in the cafe before. The theme song. I done played that in there, mixed it in with something.
What you mixing in with?
I don't know. Like I would have to
That's
look
hilarious.
at the I would have to look at the BPM of that one
That's hilarious.
to figure that out.
To play the Proud Family. Did they like it?
Mm-hmm. People
Okay.
singing, yeah.
All right, this is the last one. Hispanic crowd. But you don't know no Hispanic music. What's the first song you drop?
Are you saying I don't know any Hispanic
Right.
music at it, so
Right.
I couldn't say Hispanic song?
Correct.
Dang.
What's just some shit you feel like they still gonna
What's
get
the
turned
setting?
to? What's a quinceañera? That's like a sweet 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Quinceañera.
Is it inside or outside?
Uh,
Summertime,
it's
winter,
summertime. They outside on a patio.
daytime.
Daytime.
Hot in here, Nelly.
Okay.
Hot in here, Nelly.
You seem to got all your ducks in a row. So
I ain't got them all in a row.
yeah, I'm glad you said that. Leading to my next point.
God.
So now you had a situation earlier this year, or was it last year?
What was last year?
Last year.
September. First Friday in September.
So the first Friday in September of last year, man, you were elected to be house DJ for R&B night at the Velvet Room.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't know about that. Cause I would have came. I would have came just to support you. I didn't know about it. I heard about it the next day, as we all heard about it. What happened? Tell me. Okay, cause like you said, I got mixed reviews on it. People were saying this is terrible. Don't ever bring this guy back. But other people was like, man, y'all tripping.
Yeah.
He did his thing that night. What was it? A moment that night where you felt like you lost him, or
Nah, cause like and that was a night that I like actually interacted on the mic a little bit more. I'm really, I wouldn't say shy, but I don't talk on the mic as much. But that was a night that I felt like I needed to talk on the mic a little bit more,
right?
and so I did. But I'm playing R&B. Like R&B is like my space. Like that's what I love. Like that's what I'm going. If anybody asks me like, what specialty you think you could do very well and mix in, I would tell them R&B. That would be my forte.
That was gonna be my next question too. Like, what lane do you feel like you fit in the most?
I feel like R&B is it because, and I say that to say because I'm not only gonna play like the songs that R&B songs that you know, but I'm gonna play some classics that you ain't heard in a minute or you might not know.
Right.
But like I said, I respect everybody's opinion. All it did was make me a better DJ and be more visible. It gave me a more visible platform. Shout out Reese, CJ, and Hardaway over there.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like that was probably one of like it was a hard for it. Only reason I say that was a hard moment for me is because like I ain't never been called like a bad DJ.
Right.
Like, cause from that point I had DJ'd a lot up there in Johnson City and ETSU, around the black crowd, of course. So it was just a little different for me. So like, and then I had other people and other DJs hitting me up and stuff like that. But yeah, Reese had called me that day and he told me like, shoot, it was just mixed reviews. He was like, it's just Knoxville, that's how it is. And then Hardaway had hit me up too, and he was like, bruh, like basically saying just don't worry about it. Like he said, you wasn't bad, bruh. Like you really did your thing. He said we definitely would have you back, and they've had me back there before.
Yeah.
Like really do like appreciate them. Like always throwing me oops and lives and opportunities. Like they asked me to DJ the Dage Loaf concert. Like I DJ'd that.
Okay.
For them at the Velvet Room. So.
Oh, so Leno wasn't there? I didn't know that.
Like, and I appreciate Leno. Like
that was major.
Yeah, I appreciate Leno. Like for real. Like I look at, cause also Leno went to ETSU too. So like I respect Leno on a whole different level as well because like he's somebody who's everybody talks about and everybody loves.
Yeah. Shouts out to Leno.
Shout out to Leno for real. Like
yeah.
That what they got going on at the Velvet Room is such a beautiful thing, and like the fact that they're able to keep the establishment up and running and have no issues, no
Right.
drama,
Right.
no bad things happening.
Right.
Like that's major because that shows that they're trying to really push the community in the right direction of
Right.
having fun in a safe environment.
Hell yeah. I get that, man. What were some songs you was playing? Because I feel like one of your go-tos, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I done been at a few events that you were DJing at,
Hmm.
and you done been to, we done did shows together and stuff like that. I feel like one of your go-tos is that Tevin Campbell.
It is.
That
And
Can
I
We Talk?
definitely played that. Like that's a R&B classic. Like
Yeah.
I played Usher. Like I played Pretty Ricky. I played R. Kelly. Like I
Yeah.
played all like any type of R&B that you can think of. Like I was playing and I was mixing in. I played Summer Walker. Like
Do
it
you
wasn't
do you go even older than that though? Do you go to like Marvin Gaye and shit?
that night. No, no. Nah, that I don't know. I feel like there's like a area.
Yeah.
It's a fine line with R&B, especially late at night, that you can go to in the club setting.
Especially when the club said it not strictly 35 and up or some
Yeah,
shit like that.
yeah. Like if the club setting was like, I would even say 30 and up. Like I think it would be more appreciated. But I think when you talk about like 18 plus, it's just a little bit different. Like you want to play some things that they want to be able to sing too, and I think
Right.
that was probably one of my biggest takeaways. Is one, you can't get too comfortable. Always stay in your bag. Two, people are always going to talk. And
Right.
then number three, like, just stay up to date and relevant with like newer music too, which I feel like I was. But like I said, everybody has their own opinion, which it is what it is. Because I still was getting booked after that. Like literally, the funny thing is, what people don't know is literally that next day, I went in. Sterl threw me a gig. I DJ'd at UT, where Kevin Hart and his son was at
Yeah.
the recruitment
I saw
event.
that.
Like I was literally out there DJing.
Right.
So it's just like, and then like I said, I had so much support. I really found out like people who like really fooled with me and who supported me and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it was really more pros than cons that happened.
Yeah. I was witnessing all that, man, even when I couldn't be there. And I hate when it's something that you're doing that's major that I can't be at, because I be feeling like I ain't supporting you in the way I should be. Because I could support with the whole watching you on the social media and stuff like that, but I be actually wanting to be there, so like I don't know, it's kind of a selfish thing on my end too, because I be wanting to say that I was there, but also to support you,
Yeah.
and things of that nature.
But you didn't always show love too. Like I would have never been able to DJ for D. Davis if it wasn't
Right.
for you.
Right.
So like, shout out to you as well. Like putting me on with that.
I appreciate that, man. That D-Ray show, man, that was a time. I had fun
It was
because
fun.
I don't know. It's like now sometimes I have moments where I get mad at myself because not to toot my own horn or anything, but I definitely ripped that night. I was opening for D. Davis, but I noticed much later on. That's the crazy part too. I didn't even notice like the next day or the next week. I noticed like maybe 2 or 3 months later. Bro, I literally was on stage and I set up an entire joke and I didn't finish it. Didn't even realize I didn't finish it. And the
Do you feel
crowd,
like it was because the crowd you was too in there, you was so focused in the crowd in that moment that you was really making sure that they enjoyed themselves versus finishing the joke?
nah, I just think it was a lack of preparation.
Mm.
It was a lack of preparation on my end because I know my set enough, because I've done performed it so many times. Sometimes I don't rehearse, and that's intentional because I don't want to sound like I'm presenting you something.
Yeah.
I want to sound like this shit is coming off the fly.
Right.
Like people always tell me, bro, the way you tell jokes, you tell them like you just come up with them. That's what I want you to think. I want you to think that this is off the dome, and it's not. A lot of it is not. Sometimes it is. A lot of it is not though. And I want you to feel that way. I want you to feel like, you know, that I just thought of that. So when I got off stage and like I said, months had went by and I realized I had asked my girl, I was like, did I ever tell that ending part to that joke? And I record all my shows like audio, so I went back and I listened to it and I was like, bro, I literally set up the whole joke and didn't deliver the punchline. And yeah, you could say I was into it, but like I said, it was also a lack of preparation. Because had I prepared correctly, I feel like I would have been sharp enough to remember that. But you know, I'm happy that it still went good and people loved me for it. But the comedian in you just can't help but think like, damn, if I would have delivered that punchline. Imagine had I delivered that punchline with the way the show was already going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it would have. Cause my whole goal is to fucking blow the roof off that bitch.
Yeah.
So if I don't feel like I blew the roof off that bitch, but I still did good, I'm gonna be like, damn. Had I told that joke, I'd have blew the roof off that bitch though.
Yeah, but you can't live in what is.
Yeah.
I mean, you, like I said, you'll get another opportunity. Obviously.
It is what it is, man. My next question: do you eat ass?
No. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You don't like? I mean, like, oh, come on, man. Come on, man. We grown. We all grown here. We all grown, ain't we? Seen up.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
We all grown. It ain't no children in here, man. Just be honest.
No, I don't.
For real. So, like, come on, like, tell the truth.
I'm telling the truth.
So you. All right.
I ain't close, man.
I'm just playing. That's my little. I'm gonna do that to all my guests. That's something I just thought.
Like, what? That was so random. I was like, what?
It's just some shit I'm gonna throw in, man. You know, I'm gonna do that to everybody. Everybody gonna get something. They ain't gonna get the same thing because I don't want them to expect it. So, on a more personal level, where are you originally from?
I was born here in Knoxville.
Okay.
I was born here in Knoxville, crazy enough. But I went to 11 different schools. So
11. All in this city of Knoxville?
Between Knoxville, Oak Ridge, and North Carolina.
So with 11 schools, you mean like from elementary to high school? Okay. All right. And you graduated from where?
I graduated my last 2 years of high school. I graduated from Oak Ridge.
Okay. So Oak Ridge got 2019. I mean 2015, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so no, you a little older because I was gonna say, was T. Higgins around? He was.
He was a freshman when I was a senior.
Okay.
Yep.
Was he on the football team?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because so I mean, not was he on the football team, but was he making noise as a freshman?
Yes.
Okay.
He was a dog and was always a dog in football and basketball. Like, I remember going to an Oak Ridge Fulton basketball game, and like that gym was so packed. They were going so crazy. Like, good times.
Would you say you ever get on Facebook and they ask you who are the best athletes to come out of your high school? Would you say, like, and then it got to be also, I think it also like who you witnessed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So T. Higgins, is that for you? Or what's the other dude? What's my other dude that came from there? Played with Clemson. Amari Rogers. Right? That's his name, right?
I don't think he's from Oak Ridge though.
Where did he go?
I don't know.
It was in Knoxville, right?
Amari?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wasn't it in Knoxville?
I don't know.
Okay, well, with
But
T. Higgins.
yeah, like as far as that I've seen,
Yeah.
but there's always been like a lot of good athletes in Oak Ridge, like just in general. So, but as far as like going pro, me seeing, yeah, that's T. Like, that's who you gotta give credit to.
I'm
Used to whoop our ass, I know that.
gonna say this. I went to Austin East from 2016 to 2020. The best athlete I've witnessed in my time, and it makes me so mad when I say it because he went on to not go to like college or even play pro. Cause like, bro, like what the? I always every time I see him, I still ask him to this day, what the fuck are you doing? You know, like you should be going to like JUCO and then trying to get in the league. Cause I just know you still got it. You just got to get back in the gym. That's it. Cause he was just so gifted. His name is Isaiah Liggin.
Mm.
He wore number 3 for us. He was a safety on defense, receiver, running back, anything you can name. He was one person that you just said, dude, you are a football player. And when I say that, I mean I can literally put you anywhere, whether it be on the line, whether it be on the outside, whether it be at quarterback, in the backfield, at running back, defensive, like linebacker, safety, a DB, a D tackle. Man, it don't matter what he was killing. I saw the man kick a field goal one time, like from the 30 or 40-yard line. So that's what I'm saying. Like he was a football player, and not to mention he went all state all 4 years of his high school career. The only player to do that in Austin's history, by the way, to go all state all 4 years.
That is impressive.
Yeah, it should. It every time I see him, man, I just be wondering like, what the fuck. And I don't even mean to say it like that. I just.
God damn.
Yeah, I was gonna say damn. I mean, shit, life happens sometimes. Man.
It's just something. You know. Let's move on. So yeah, like getting to know where you from and stuff like that. Was DJing always the goal?
No,
What was the dream coming up?
everything. Like when I was a kid, I used to want to do everything: be a teacher, firefighter, you know, shoot, own my own businesses. I wanted to do everything. I didn't really have no like set dream when I was a kid. Then start like really investing into what I want to do till I was like in high school. When I realized I really like music.
Okay. It's crazy that you say when you was young, you did want to be a teacher, and then you actually
Private.
became one
Yeah.
at my alma mater of Austin East. Can talk about that experience. How did that come about?
It's crazy because my stepdad, who's really like my dad, he coached there on the championship team
Okay.
in 2001.
Yeah.
Coach Graham. So I used to always be up running on the field as a kid anyway. So it was kind of a full circle moment to come back and teach there. I did not want to be a teacher. I was like, ooh, kids.
Right.
No, I didn't go to school for that. But then started reading into it, started looking at the money. I was like, it's not bad.
Right.
I could get into that. And like,
Wait, hold up. You looked at the money of
Yeah.
being a teacher and was like, that's not bad.
yeah,
So they paying. Good.
yeah. Like I will say this, teaching for a single person with no kids is decent money.
Oh, okay.
It's not great money, but it's decent money. And like in conjunction with my schedule with DJing as well, it just meshes well together.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah. So then I got an interview with Miss Campbell and Miss Termeyer. And one of the things that I took away from there was Miss Campbell was very intentional in letting me know that this isn't hard work, it's hard work, because you really got to put your heart into what you're doing at the school to be able to invest into the kids. So when I realized that and understood that, I was able to build relationships with students. And then one of the goals that I always had was to get the students to create a documentary
Yeah.
for the high school so
Yeah.
it could set the record straight. And they actually did that this past school year, this past fall.
Yeah.
They dropped that hour-long documentary on YouTube.
I gotta check that out, man. I still ain't watched it, and I've been meaning to.
It's pretty good. They did a really good job. Like
Tap into that.
it looked very professional. It's called Setting It Straight. The Austin East High School documentary, because they wanted to change the narrative of the school.
Yeah.
But when you type in Austin East High School on YouTube, a whole bunch of negative things and traumatizing things popped up. And
Right.
so now my kids was pushing out content to where their content pops up more than anything on YouTube than the negative stuff.
I think they should definitely have like a content creators class there.
I mean, that's what essentially
Basically
my
what you
class
was,
was. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's what I had them doing. Like I taught them the ins and outs of different things. I taught them how to use the camera. I taught them like affordable ways to make money and through content creation and different things like that. So a lot of them took heed to that. A lot of them, I think I got them interested and did my job while I was there.
Yeah. Now you said while you was there, will you not be returning? Or
Unfortunately, no. This is my last semester.
okay.
Love my kids. I love them. That's how the cookie crumbled on things. A numbers game.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll leave it like that. That's the official answer is because of numbers.
How many years were you there?
At the end of this semester, it'll be 4.
4 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So you started in 22.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you got there a year after them tragedies struck and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I do remember all that. That happened right after I left. You know, all the tragedy stuff was going on, and it was crazy. It was definitely a lot of negativity going around it, and it was negativity going around when I was there. You know, we was getting into fights and stuff, and just all kind of crazy, things that was going on. What? By the time I'll say it like this, because we coming to a close. It's not the close yet, but we coming to it. What do you want your legacy? Because 4 years is enough time, honestly, for me. That's hell. LeBron was with the Heat for 4 years, so that's that. What do you want your legacy to be with AE, or what do you feel like it is?
That I was able to help motivate students into seeing that there are opportunities that you can reach and succeed outside of the box.
Yeah.
You're not boxed in. There's a lot of opportunities that you have outside of the box, and I hope that my students take away, which I believe they did. There's always great opportunities ahead if you put in the work and you have the skills. It's not always what you know, it's who you know.
Right. That's a word right there.
It's not always what you know, it's who you know.
Man.
How you keep your face, how much you respect people. Like me, there's like a lot of things that I just intentionally don't involve myself in. Like comments about like everybody have their opinion, but I don't get into DJ beef. I don't get into the whole who's the best and who does this and who does that. Because like that person out grinding just like I am.
Right.
I'm making money. They making money. It's enough to go around for everybody, especially now recently in Knoxville with it growing how it is.
All right. That's good. Do you get your ass ate?
What? No.
At some point you just gotta be honest with people.
Good thing I'm always being honest.
I don't think you are. Like, okay, you could be telling the truth about that, but so you don't eat ass.
No.
Never have.
Mm-mm.
Will you ever?
Mm-mm.
What's wrong with it? What's your issue with that? What's your beef with it?
I mean, to each his own. That's just not what I would do.
All right, man. You'll tell the truth to somebody. Just not me. That's fine. You mentioned sitcoms earlier. What's your top 5 sitcoms? I want
Top
to
five?
see if it matches mine. Yeah, in some
Ooh.
degree.
Number 1, Jamie Foxx. Number 2, Martin. Number 5 is Fresh Prince. In between them,
Damn. So it's okay. Keep going.
let me see, 3 and 4. Number 4, probably the Steve Harvey Show. And then number 3 would probably have to be like, ooh. It'll have to be a tie because these shows led into each other.
Cosby in a different world.
No, I do love A Different World. That's an honorable mention. That might knock out Fresh Prince. But these 3 shows go together. One-on-One, The Parkers, and Moesha.
Okay.
They're all in the same universe.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not entirely against your list.
A Different World is a good one.
I would make some arrangements, but I ain't.
What's your top 5?
Martin always gonna be number 1 for me.
Yeah,
I don't.
sure.
I don't know. I just don't. And I love these other shows, man. Like I wish I could just, like, cause when we say, I wish I could just say they all are number 1, but I just honestly feel in my heart it is a clear, significant difference when it comes to the comedy that you see on Martin versus any other shows, which is why I feel like Martin is number 1. And I give the man credit; he played like 11 different characters on
It's
that
a
show.
timeless comedy.
Yeah. So, and also too, we don't know how far that shit would have went had the shit not unfolded between him and Tisha Campbell and stuff. But all great things come to an end.
You gotta go back and watch the Jamie Foxx show.
No, that's number 2. I was gonna say the Jamie Foxx show is number 2. I love the Jamie Foxx show. I done saw every episode. I love that he was able to mix comedy and music. I love that. I love that
Comedy
he,
singing.
I love that he was able to do that. Hell, the episode with fucking Mark Curry is probably the funniest episode amongst all sitcom episodes, if you ask me. But it's number 2 for me. Number 3 would be Fresh Prince. I'll put Fresh Prince number 3.
It's number 5.
And 4 and 5, I'm gonna have to give it to the Wayans Bros.
That's a good one.
And probably My Wife and Kids.
I do not like this show.
I don't know yet though, because like I said, because when I say My Wife and Kids, I try to make sure I add like a family show in there. But I be thinking about the Jeffersons. I be thinking about Amen. People be forgetting about Amen. That was fucking hilarious. People forget about the Bernie Mac show.
The Bernie Mac show was great.
And
The Steve Harvey show was good too.
And then another one that I think could get a lot of love, but it's not the traditional sitcom.
Everybody Hate Chris.
Yeah, and Blackish. I was gonna say everybody hates Chris and Family Matters.
I was gonna say that too.
That's my honorable mention.
Honorable mentions.
That's my
right
honorable
there.
mention for sure because I love Steve Urkel. The craziest thing about Family Matters to me was that Steve Urkel was not supposed to be a main character.
He was not.
That
I
is
remember saying that.
That is crazy. And I'm like, bro, how did y'all write this shit?
But the viewers loved him so
Yeah.
much.
Like the audience, the live audience they was performing in front of was literally chanting they want the Urkel character. So I'll tell you one sitcom I watch now that I love is called The Miss Pat Show.
I heard about that.
I love it. It's funny.
I heard it's good.
It's funny and raw. The Upshaws was good too when it was on. It ended though now. So, but those was my 2 that's out today that I love. I love the Miss Pat Show.
I think I like Abbott Elementary.
I like that, and I be meaning to catch up on it.
I gotta catch up on it.
I done missed some.
I done
but
missed
yeah,
like 2 seasons now.
I love it though. I love what I have seen so far. I'm gonna get you out of here on this, and I feel like this is gonna be the hardest question you're gonna have to ever answer.
Hmm.
And when I say ever, I mean like you ain't ever gonna have to answer a question harder than this.
Okay.
And you a DJ, so it should. I mean, I don't know. It might be hard for you. It might not be. I'm sorry, my bad. All right. Fate of the universe on the line, and God is calling you home, but He's giving you the option to take 5 songs with you. And remind you, these 5 songs can be across any genre, any era, anything. And these are the only 5 songs you can listen to for the rest of your time of eternity. But of course, it's going to be in heaven. But I'm saying, like, God telling you, you can bring 5 songs with you. And then, ideally, if you bring these 5 songs with you, that means they probably no longer exist on Earth. But you don't got to think that deep. Just give me 5 songs across any genre.
Songs, not artists.
Right. Songs.
Golly, that's kind of fucked up. Not artists.
Not artists. Songs. Just songs you got to have.
Shy, If I Ever Fall in Love, acapella.
Okay.
Brent Faiyaz, Talk to You. A Webby song. I don't know what Webby song. Would bring the gospel song "Jesus Is Real."
Okay.
Who is that by? I can get that real quick. Jesus is real, cause that's just got that old school R&B feel. Who is it? John P. Key. Jesus is Real by John P. Key. And then number 5.
You got 2 more. Okay. You going to 5, then go to 4. Okay.
Yeah, cause I gotta think about Webby.
Okay.
Webby song I picked. Probably Tay B Style by Skilla Baby.
Hey, it's a lot of. Okay.
And then dang. I was gonna say Webby.
Over Boosie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Webby, like Boosie is like low key a killer. Like, but Webby is like player. Like he talking about like money and women. Boosie talking more so about killing and money. What it is. What is it? By Webby.
Okay. I like that you put Brent Faiyaz in there. That kind of shake the game up a little bit. And you put a Skilla Baby song in there too. That definitely shook the room a little bit.
Skilla Baby, one of my favorite rappers.
I ain't gonna lie, because I'm gonna ask this question multiple times when I have DJs and artists on here, and it might change. But today, if I take 5 songs with me, it'll be EXO Tour Life by Lil Uzi. It'll be I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to take 2 songs by Charlie Wilson. Fucking There Goes My Baby.
Mm-hmm.
And dang, what's the name of that song?
Hey girl.
No. Dang, it's crazy because I know it and I sing it all the time.
Sing it.
That where it said, "The butterflies is what I feel inside."
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it.
You Are.
You Are.
You Are by Charlie Wilson. I got to have that International Players Club by Outkast and UGK.
That's a good one.
And hell, As of right now, my fifth one would be "You Rock My World" by Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson would have been one of mine.
Yeah, but you only get to come over here. This your first time here, so maybe the next time we come back, it's a different.
It definitely will be.
It'll be a different vibe. I forgot to ask, so I'm gonna ask it because you reminded me. You do Freakniks up in Johnson City.
Yeah. Yeah.
What all goes into that? How?
Well, it wasn't even my event. That how it started out. I just ended up becoming a partner. My homeboys, and my Neo, who's from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
He really started out with his friend from Atlanta. And they started doing like little cookouts.
Yeah.
And then it blossomed when we tried, but when we made it like an actual event and put a flyer and title on it. So now it's something that people, it's something that people look forward to every year. Like this past year, we did a rodeo theme one. So it's been something big. It was huge.
What goes in? Do you feel like because of what the event is and what it once was back when it was legendary, you think that's what draws the crowd? They want to be a part of something that
I
was.
think it's more so it's the end of the year, like we're the first party of the summer. Like come out, have fun. It's outside. There's not really a lot of outdoor events, and people love events with themes.
Yeah.
So like anytime you throw a theme on an event, it brings people out.
Do you know anybody that's ever been to that real Freaknik back in the 90s, in the 80s?
I know of people, yeah.
Okay.
They older though.
Yeah, I'm talking about like in your family and shit.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I ain't going to incriminate nobody. But yeah.
I got a cousin that she went to Freaknik. She went to Freaknik back in its prime day. Like she said, she ran into Tupac at Freaknik, so that was in the prime day.
People don't know like Freaknik started out as a college party, like like actual Freaknik.
As an actual picnic.
Yeah.
That's what went into the name, and then it became this thing where all the HBCUs were like link it up for the summer, and hell, then black people that was going to other colleges across the country was hearing about it like on the radio and this, that, and the third. They was loading up cars, driving down to Atlanta so they could party. Then it became this whole, bro, like, look at all the girls down here and y'all this and y'all that. Then Uncle Luke came.
And changed the game.
Changed it a little bit, so now it's like he put the freak in Freaknik, really.
You watch that Freaknik documentary and that Magic City documentary, it'll put things into perspective for you.
Yeah.
With a party scene.
And then, like, the whole reason why they had to shut it down, they shut it down because, hell, people
was wilding.
People were still coming and they weren't even in college no more.
Yeah.
like y'all not even kids, like y'all 40 coming to Freaknik with us 20-year-olds and stuff. So
I think it was what was happening. I don't think it was the fact that
too
came, but it was really more so the bigger part of the alleged crimes that were happening during Freaknik.
Okay.
So,
do you got anything you want to promote? Anything you want to let the city know about you? I already told them that I feel like you the best DJ in the city, and that's no disrespect to all my other DJ friends, because I'm gonna say the same thing when they come here too. So but I really mean it when I'm talking about because like I literally because I knew you when you wasn't doing this. Now you doing this. So yeah. Anything you want to promote, man? Anything you want to say?
just follow me on Instagram, DJ KGH.
Okay.
Yeah, just be on the lookout for different events that I do. So yeah.
All right, man. Remember, I didn't tell y'all, but I'm telling y'all now. This episode was sponsored by Coach Crease Just Juice here in downtown Knoxville. Address is West 333 Depot Avenue. It's in Marble City. If you want any type of fresh juice with fruits and vegetables mixed in, no sugars added, that's your spot. Make sure y'all go down there. I want to appreciate you guys for listening. I want to appreciate you for coming.
Appreciate you for having me.
And I hope to have you back. This your first time here. Don't let it be your last.
Nah, of course.
Come back as often as you want to.
I'll come as many times as you invite me.
All right. That's a wrap on this show today.